Hi everyone, and welcome back. Okay, I wanted to share this process with you because I'm struggling. I have been away on vacation and it's been kind of an extended vacation, and my husband and I have been kicking up our heels and we have been having a blast. We've been doing some things that we normally would not have done. We went away on vacation with our bonus family for 5 days. We came home for 3 days, and in that 3 days I did laundry, grocery shopping, work, loaded back up. It wasn't even 3 days, it was actually 2.5, and took off with my bestie and her husband again, and we had so much fun. Then when we returned, my husband and I did a thing, and you will be meeting him. His name is Walter, because I name everything we have. And so it has been kind of a crazy couple of 3 weeks actually, but it has been so much fun. But to bring that all back to this piece of paper here, I have been struggling getting back into scrapbooking. So I wanted to share this process with you because I know we lose our mojo and we do all that. So I've been trying to film and prepare for the Through the Rainbow with the color blue. Now I love blue. I'm looking at the sky right now. It is blue and it's wonderful. So to be able to scrap with it, I'm like, why are you struggling? You should not be struggling at all. So one of the things that I have been doing is I have been deconstructing some super old photos. And I had these wonderful pictures of my husband and my youngest son, and we are out doing a bicycle ride. So I went through my blue paper and nothing inspired me. I'm like, what? This should be very inspiring. I love the photos, I love the paper, and nothing. So I was like, okay, what do I do? And then I looked over and I had this die. And this die, I just love it. And sorry if there's a glare, but I didn't want to take it out. And here was some clouds. And I thought, oh, see the clouds? I think, okay, oh, I'll use this die, right? Well, I couldn't come up with any paper that I wanted to use. So I was still struggling, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I had some binders made up from Love RTS. Janet had encouraged us, no, she didn't encourage, she showed us how she stores her ephemera, and it was brilliant, and I loved it. And I did some of it to see if it worked for me, and at the particular time, it did not work for me, but I did have some of these die cuts, and I'm so sorry if there's glare, in this album. So I was leafing through these, and I came to these clouds, and I am like, what? Because I was very inspired by these clouds, right? And I said, oh, I love those clouds. So what I did is I went through and I pulled these frames. Here is a bicycle, which we were bike riding. I have this little baseball cap, Let the Good Times Roll. And I pulled these little frames and these clouds, and guess what? I am now inspired. So even though I may not use this blue piece of paper, I don't know, but wherever your inspiration comes from, that's what you need to go with. And so I just wanted to share with you that sometimes you do struggle, and wherever your inspiration is, go through your products and your goodies, because that's where your inspiration will be. Or on YouTube. I mean, I am a YouTuber and I love to watch YouTube videos. So anyways, I just wanted to encourage you guys that even though something doesn't inspire you right away, to keep plugging along. And now I am super excited to get going on this. But I wanted to share that process with you first. Okay, so the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to mat my photos, and I always try to go through my scraps. I have two little things of scraps that are just solid cardstock. Let me make that clear, because I do have a little drawer that I throw my pattern papers into, and then I have my scraps of just cardstock. So I apologize because there's glare from these. This sits over by my die cutting machine, but it also has a lot of just solids in it. And so I will pull this over to see if there's anything that will fit, which this one does. And then what I do is I have, and these sit right next to my desk, so they're always within reach. And then I have this, and this has all of my bigger pieces of just cardstock scraps. So I just wanted to share with you that. So I went through and I pulled this yellow, and I know this yellow looks really bright, but it goes really well with this yellow here and the little yellow cloud. And since I'm working with blue and yellow, it's a wonderful color. This blue color right here is super hard to find in my collection. And so I pulled these yellow pieces. I don't know why I needed 3, just because they were together. And then this little bit of a orangey rusty color, and then also this dark blue. So I'm going to go ahead and mat these up, and then we will continue on. We're back, and what I've done is I've done a little bit of mixed media. And to be perfectly honest, I love mixed media, but I'm afraid of it. And I know it's just a piece of paper. I should not be afraid, but yet I am. So what I did is I used some distressed ink in scattered straw, and I just use my blending brush, and I just went over it a little bit just to give it a little bit of, I don't know, softness, I guess is the word I want to use. And then I did flex some gold, and then but it's very, very light. And the reason I use the gold is because there is some gold in some of these clouds, and I thought it was just a nice touch. Okay, so I've matted my photos, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of lay this out. I should have kept them all in one strip, but I wasn't quite sure how I was going to lay these down, and of course they're not even. I do have a little boo-boo right here this was a layout that I had deconstructed, and I know you're not supposed to deconstruct, but this was back in the day, and let's just say this was what it was on, and yeah, this was not a good layout, and I'm going to redo it. So anyways, we'll just skip right past that. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some clouds. I'm going to put a cloud over that, and look, you're not even going to notice. Dun, da, da, da. So it's going to be something like that, and then I'm just going to use these little clouds up here. And then I had these frames, whoops. I had these frames, and I went ahead and put white paper behind them because I don't want anything to come through. And I might have to move all of this over. And like I said, I'm not quite 100% sure how I'm gonna do all that. So, ooh, I might have to do some flecking on that white. So anyways, and I just pulled these out of the ephemera book that I had that inspired me. I just went back and found some more. And I love these little frames. I'm not exactly sure. I don't even know why I'm inspired by all this, but I am. And this is what I wanted to do. So I'm just going for it. It's like I said, coming back from vacation, it's been a little difficult for me to get, inspired again. So, no, I do not like this space, and I don't remember exactly, I don't know how exactly I'm gonna do it, but I am gonna do it. I might flip that around. I don't know, but I did want to get my bicycle on there. Oh, I can hear my wind chimes, which isn't very often that I get to hear them. Let the good times roll. Oh, I think I'm just gonna put this maybe this way. Sorry, indecision. I don't know. I will make it work though. I'm just kind of giving you guys a rough estimate of how I'm gonna kind of put this all on there. And nope, it was going to be the other way. And then this love and this little floral, I'm going to probably peek under here. And then this heart will go in here some way. And then to break those up, I was going to do that. So it's going to be something like that, except that this is not going to be here. Does that make sense? Anyways, okay, I'm going to get this all adhered down and I'll come back and talk to you guys about it. Okay, everyone, I got everything laid down. I did add another piece of washi because this was just not working for me. Like I said, the struggle is a little bit real for me when I come back from vacation because I don't know why, but I just feel like I'm stumbling. But the thing is I've recorded the memory. I will come back and I will love the layout. This was just a jumping off point for me. I added a little bit of gold fleck to everything. Let's see, I put a border around it. I used some of my stickers out of my sticker book. So I'm pretty happy with it. And so I'm just gonna do a little bit of journaling of where we were and the date, and that'll be it. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And please go check out the other ladies from Through the Rainbow. That will be Jeannie, Scylla, Sarah, Ginger, Michelle, Kelly, and Emily B. And everybody will be listed below. I hope you guys are having a super amazing day and you're out there making some memories. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.